Andrew Holness lawyers had gotten the information from the Integrity Commission, and people, you know.
Like and share the video, guys. Like and share the video. Welcome to the platform. Alright. Like I said, this one is about the Integrity Commission. Yeah, let's get it.
In the space now, in the process of discovery, as it relates to Andrew Holness' life. Andrew Holness, of course, would have shared the information as it relates to the forensic audit report. So now I can say to Andrew Holness that you know what is in the report as it relates to the discovery. You know. But you notice Jamaica, Andrew Holness is not coming out, right, to say that the report has set him free. Silence and that silence. That means what is in the report. Let me speak to Dennis Strong. Dennis Strong, I don't know. As it relates to your level of skill set, you are not a forensic auditor. And so then what revealed in that report to Andrew Holness, you cannot go unparalleled.
Right.
You're going to have to accept that, Mr. Dennis Strong. Now, Integrity Commission refused to release audit findings into Prime Minister Financial Affairs, July 10, 2025. We know by now that that report has been handed over to the Prime Minister's lawyer, and the Prime Minister would have shared, would have aware, be cognizant of the information. Integrity Commission has refused to release the finding of a multi-million-dollar international audit it commissioned into the financial affairs of the Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness. Bangaranga tonight, people. The anti-corruption body has also refused to confirm whether it has closed its investigation into Dr. Holness' statutory declaration. The Commission has claimed that the matters are now sub judice, and the Integrity Commission Act bars it from responding. It was responding to a series of questions and access to information requests submitted by Nationwide News. Nationwide, you can't help him. The information where you want to know, you can't help him. You understand?
In its 2024-2025 annual report at page 71, Appendix 1, the Integrity Commission notes that it has closed an investigation into Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness. The report says the investigation began in April 2023 and was closed in July of 2024. The probe is said to have lasted 338 days. No specificity was provided as to what the matter related to. So far as our news center could confirm, there is no other investigation in the public domain related to Prime Minister Andrew Holness except the probe launched into his declarations. In that probe, the Commission's Director of Investigation, Kevon Stevenson, recommended that an assessment be done as to whether Holness had broken the law by making false statements in a statutory declaration. The Commission's Director of Corruption Prosecution, Keisha Prince Kamika, declined to prosecute Holness, finding he had no criminal case to answer. Prince Kamika has since left the Commission after her contract was not renewed under controversial circumstances. Following widespread public speculation on the reference in the Commission's annual report, Nationwide News asked the Integrity Commission for clarity. On June 30, 2025, we wrote to the anti-corruption body posing a series of questions. Among them, we asked the Commission to clarify whether the referenced investigation related to the Prime Minister's statutory declarations, the same matter that had been referred to the Financial Investigation Division FID for further probing. We also asked if the cited investigation is in fact related to the statutory declarations, and if the Integrity Commission considers the investigation closed, why has it refused to certify the Prime Minister's declarations? Our news center also specifically asked the Commission's chairman, retired Justice Carol Lawrence Beswick, why the findings of the international audit into Holness's affairs have not been made public. We asked Justice Lawrence Beswick whether she believed the people of Jamaica have a right to know the audit's findings ahead of a general election. We further asked the Commission's chairman whether she would commit to making the findings public. We also asked...
Panda, Mystic Sensation is going to break it up tonight to them. Now, let us get into Big Mama, right? Getting weary and worrying because, of course, Jamaican Labour Party is out. Big Mama going to have to pay that $1.5 billion. Problem there tonight, people. Problem. Let us hear.
Running issue of the Prime Minister's uncertified statutory declarations by the Integrity Commission. As you're aware, the Prime Minister has taken the Commission to court, saying he has been treated unfairly. And that matter is set for October. I gather the issue of the forensic examiner report on the Prime Minister's declarations has taken a turn. The Integrity Commission has refused to publish the forensic examiner's report. Remember, the Integrity Commission told us they hired this forensic auditor to help it examine what the Prime Minister had submitted to them at a cost running into about 30-40 million Jamaican dollars. And even after receiving that report, it was inconclusive about this.
Big up everybody from East Portland, you know. Yeah, man. Celine, big up yourself, yeah?
Findings. So much so, it has passed what it has to the Financial Investigations Division, the FID. Well, I am learning this morning the Prime Minister's lawyers have asked the court to instruct the Integrity Commission to turn over the findings of the International Forensic Auditor. The Integrity Commission, as I said, has been refusing to make that public or to release it. Well, the Integrity Commission has complied with the court's instructions and turned over the report to the Prime Minister's lawyers last Friday.
Take him away on it. Because, let me tell
Now,
you
this
something.
is very important.
All the bars, them were in a Portland, we
Because
broke all the bars, them
if
tonight.
and
Take that up. Andrew Holness, as it relates to your statutory declaration. Now, let me say with 100% confidence tonight, and I'm glad our brother Rattigan is in this space. Now, we know that Andrew Holness, right, is cognizant of the findings of the forensic audit. We also know that during the process of discovery, Andrew Holness now looking on the demons that face him. Let me say this to you, because I am going to tell you, Andrew Holness is in a conundrum. Now, going into a general election, if Andrew Holness, if that forensic report had vindicated Andrew Holness, it would have spread all over. It would have spread all over. It would have leaked to Big Mama. Not Pan would be nuts. But Andrew Holness knew very well at this time as we speak that the forensic audit have him in conundrum. And Andrew Holness, I am
You guys, the audio so like him about in and out because through him so excited in my show, so you kinda but what I say is that Andrew Honest lawyers have access to the forensic audit. And if that audit, the forensic audit, if that audit vindicated him and proved that he was innocent in some capacity or in any capacity, that information would be in the public. It would be in the public immediately. You know why? Because we have an election brewing. And although Andrew and his government don't want to publicly admit it, his statutory declaration is I don't even want to minimize it. His statutory declaration is a tsunami that is swallowing him up. You know that under the root of the tsunami is the most dangerous part of the tsunami. It's not the water that is high in the air, no. It's when you get caught under the bottom where all of the debris are roll and you're there in a big life and can't find the air and you get swallowed up. When you ever get swallowed up by one wave, imagine a tsunami. This statutory declaration not being certified for Andrew Holness is a tsunami that is destroying his entire political career. It is destroying his hopes of seeing a third term in office. It's also ensuring that he's more than likely going to spend 1, 2, or 3 terms or decades in prison if the investigation goes how we think it's going to go. You understand? Because the implications, the illegal implications, are possibilities based off the Integrity Commission report alone, much less a forensic report that he now has access to and don't want to release. You can imagine what is under. You can imagine what they dug up and what their recommendations are. Mighty God. People, just know what Mystic Sensation said is accurate. If that thing cleared Andrew, then we'll have should it out a long time. Let's continue.
Big Mama, come. I am going to show it to you. Dennis Trump, I am going to show it to you. Mystic Sensation. We have done audit for the largest companies in the world. So we know what we are speaking about. So come now, let us break it down to you. Andrew Holness, you are in a conundrum. Illicit enrichment. Right on your tabernacle. Now, Andrew Holness, let me bring the case in the public domain and prosecute you in the public domain. Dennis Trump cannot do otherwise. DPP Paula Llewellyn cannot save you.
That's right.
Let us go there. Internet work deposit and withdrawal by the bank accounts. Let us show you something, Andrew Holness. You've been caught, Andrew Holness, with your hands in the cookie jar. You have been caught, Andrew Holness. And let me say this, NCB, you are in problem. Bank of Jamaica, you are in problem in terms of what I am going to break down tonight. Now, here it is, people. Table 16, as it relates to the Integrity Commission investigation. Internet work deposit and withdrawals by bank account 2020, June 13, 2023. People, I want you to note the date. Very important. This occurred between the period 2020 to 2023.
Hold on, let me adjust this.
Volume in and out. All right, I want the people to hear me. So check back with the people if they are hearing me properly. Do a test because I want them to get this. Yeah, do a test if they are hearing me properly. I want people to tune in and listen, right? Because we're going to prosecute him tonight.
Mike is okay.
Mike is okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right. We are asking for Big Mama, right, to come in the space. We are asking for Dennis Trump to come in the space, right? Now, this is what also Dennis Trump, that the forensic audit, right, will be looking on. And let me speak at low volume so that people can get me tonight. Now, people, what we are looking on, table 16 as it relates to the Integrity Commission investigation report into the inter-network deposits and withdrawal of bank account between the period 2020, right, and 2023. Bear in mind, the timeline is very important as it relates to the forensic audit. Now here it is, account 20, various accounts that Andrew Holness have, right? account holder, Estate Bridge. Inter-network deposit, 145 million Jamaican dollars, $784,000, right? With a withdrawal from that particular account that ended 20, right? 20,766,000, right? Let us go to NCB account number 25 as it relates to the various accounts and where Andrew Holness using 3 companies to ring the money through. Estate Bridge Holding, 3 as it relates to inter-deposit, there was no deposit here as it relates to Estate Bridge. However, there was a withdrawal from that, 3,776,000. Now let us look on account number ending 3501, Estate Bridge Holdings, right? Now 24 million, right, put into that account, deposited into that account 286, right? We have a withdrawal for 104 million Jamaican dollars. Now NCB, right, account 66, right? This is the Imperium account, right? Now you have $148 million, 928,000. Now the withdrawal for that, right, within the account, 150,894. Now let us look at Berita, right? Account ending 52. Imperium, the account holder. So Imperium of these various accounts, account 66, account 52, account 52, account 5601. Like, oh my God. And Jonas, you are in a conundrum. Imperium, $148 million in account 66, right? A withdrawal out of account ending 66, 150,894,000. Now, when we look at Berita, right? That ending account number 52, right? Account holder, Imperium responsible for this account, no deposit. However, a withdrawal, 24,781,000. FTB, 852, account 852. Imperium, right? $28,405,000. Withdrawal, 22 million, right? NCB, CM, ending 5601. Again, Imperium, 22,824. Now let's look at the withdrawal, 27,842. NCB, 152. Who won this account? Plastic Media. How much deposited in it? 51,741,994,000. Right, withdrawal, 68,263,000. NCB 25, Plastic Media. Right, deposit 1,892,000. 189,000. And of course, withdrawal 3,523,000. Now let us look, people. The total deposited 473,161,000. Now let us look on the amount deposited, 427 million. Withdraw. Here it is, withdraw. 427 million. I want to ask you, Andrew Holness, a question. These companies, Mr. Holness, are shell companies.
Never employ anybody to benefit.
Never employed anybody. Right? They are not like the ordinary companies that dealing with the market, demand and supply. These are shell companies. Andrew Holness, I'm asking you the question. The Integrity Commission is asking you the question, sir. Where these money came from to put in these accounts. Let me switch to Tweedledee. Let me switch to Tweedledee. We know very well, Tweedledee, that you hold several JLP accounts in SSL. And where, of course, we know that you have taken money from SSL, right? To Andrew Holness.
Come on.
We know that. No, what you want to do?
No.
Okay, all right. Yeah, if you challenge the evidence. They call McCall, challenge the evidence that I'm presenting. Now, take it away. No, you should put him up publicly. We like to hear them publicly.
I don't hear them anymore.
And ask him to challenge the evidence that we are presenting.
Nobody knows.
The evidence he need to challenge. Let us go.
Me say, Mystic Sensation when I burn the fire so hard last night on Labour Right I try call. Look like they send one nasty message to Mystic Sensation, and you can see the wife, Miss what's her name again? Anne Marie, I believe. She was visibly upset. And you could hear her, you know, her saying something in the background there if you listen carefully. She was visibly upset. So I don't know where this Labour Right say or text, but it turned up a piece of fire in a Mystic Sensation. Man, don't listen here, man.
The millions of dollars running through NCB. Jamaica, I am going to put you on edge tonight. The millions of dollars running through NCB. Right? The question, if Andrew Holness cannot explain his source of wealth to the Integrity Commission, neither Andrew Holness could have explained the source of wealth to NCB authorities. He couldn't, he can't. Then something is wrong. Something is fundamentally wrong. It simply means that NCB involved in money laundering.
So, I don't know if you guys caught that, but what Mystic is saying is that Andrew Holness cannot explain him well and where he getting money from to the Integrity Commission, right? Which would in turn mean that he couldn't explain it to NCB. So he's asserting that NCB is involved in money laundering. And you guys can look up money laundering. You have to have a bank. You have to have a bank where willing to do certain things. According to court records that I've seen of other situations around the world. That's why when you look on this report from the Integrity Commission, those types of assertions or conclusions or possible conclusions pop out at you. You know, it look away. So that's why Andrew Holness need to do everything he can to you know, cooperate with the Integrity Commission, give them the information that they need, and if he's confident that he should be certified, then he shouldn't have any problem with giving them the information that they need. But what has caused the problem, and I think some of us don't remember this, is that Andrew Holness decided that he is not going to cooperate with the Integrity Commission anymore, and that is why his statutory declaration cannot be certified. Because the information that they have asked for, he refuses to give. I just wanted to put that into context. So NCB, you know, Mystic Sensation is not afraid. He's saying, NCB, you are involved in money laundering. Andrew Holness couldn't get this done without NCB. So let's continue.
Laundering the money for Andrew Holness. This is the first time that NCB involved in something like this? No. Let me show you the history of NCB as it relates to other Ponzi scheme like SSL putting money into NCB and then it got disappeared. Just like how SSL put money into NCB and then it got disappeared. Let us show you the history. This is not Mystic Sensation is saying this. This is history that cannot be disputed. Let us go to the document. 08 Kingston 648 Cable WikiLeaks. So when we have the Jamaica Labour Party, right, supporters running out like the one who just called me,
I'm being rude.
right? Why you never stay on the line and let me ask you some question? Stay on the line and ask you some question if you have any brain. Or you have any critical thinking skills. So I can ask some questions in front of my viewers. But you didn't stay on the line. You just call and just chat a few things and run off. You're talking about the evidence. Now, let me show you this since you call. Right? And since you call and just run off. You understand? Call me back again, man. Let me go through this. Now, listen this to you who called just a while ago. Show you the criminality as it relates to NCB. Following in the part of several other alternative investment schemes, Cash Plus, Carry, Worldwide, T-Reptiles, foreign currency trader Olin appears to have collapsed. Led by CEO David Smith, Olin built a strong following in Jamaica, promising returns of 10% per month. Unlike other schemes on the island, Olin appealed to more sophisticated investors, just like our SSL appealed to more sophisticated investors. And we are Andrew Honest know that SSL was Parch and Young and Associates that created the impact in the 1995 financial meltdown. But yet, after Andrew Honest knew all of that, Andrew Honest still have an account in SSL, and where the SSL boss set up an account, right, as it relates to St. Lucia, you understand, for money to direct, right, to Andrew Honest. It was a subject to a seize and desist order by the Financial Service Commission in late 2006, which also led to months of court battles with the National Commercial Bank, step up NCB, step up Michael Leashin, which had sought to close all accounts. Smith moved his operations to Turks and Caicos in March 2006. Although bank accounts remain with NCB, people want to listen, you know. Want to listen. Olin's offices and Smith's home were subject to a raid by police in Turks and Caicos on July 11th. Reports indicated that Smith's assets were frozen and that he is under investigation for possible what? Financial crimes. Although no charges have been filed, many investors have not received monthly payouts since the beginning of the year. Although Jamaica has weathered the collapse of previous schemes as it relates to Parch Young and Associates, the demand of Olin could cause a negative ripple effect through the already weakened economy. This is what the GLP does, right? The criminality, the level of criminality. Dennis Cohen, Deputy Group Managing Director at NCB, expressed concerns about the collapse of Olin. Why, let me ask NCB, why all the Ponzi scheme found refuge in your institution? Why these Ponzi scheme found refuge in your institution? Saying it could hurt the overall economy. You don't know that? Jamaica is already reeling from the rising food and energy prices, which have hurt growth prospects for the coming year. According to Anchor on July 21st, that NCB has filed documents with the court stating that despite public perception that there is between US $50 to 200 million in Olin's account, in fact, there are virtually no funds left. As we said, the Ponzi scheme then put their money in NCB and then it disappeared. And I missed the sensation I tell. So when they call it run out for me, you know, I mean say it. Eh?
Wow. Wow. Very who. Salute. Wow. Wow. So this document, this WikiLeaks document is saying when the money reach NCB disappears. Damn. NCB has some things to answer to. When it's all said and done and an investigation is done, you know, they have at least some things to answer to. They have some questions to answer. Because this don't look good. Yeah, this don't look good at all. Wow.
Right? Always seems to be the safe haven for Ponzi scheme. I mean, I say, or the document I say. Eh? Why you take terms with the document? Right? You are calling me, you know, and you are cuff me up. You don't see the document. Eh? I read from the document. I will kill each document. It's innocent. Eh? Mr. Man, when I want to break, I will kill each document. As a matter of fact, take this away. Let me sink another pin. You know, and Jones. Jamaica gave a party. Thiefing government. So since you are called, right? Let me sink another nail in our journalist campaign as it relates to political, that we are going to hold them responsible as it relates to transparency and accountability. Let's show something. Right? More you can look on this. And you who call me talk now. The statutory recognition Sunday, you are the Prime Minister. Let us get into it. People, pay attention as it relates to the $470 million running through various accounts as it relates to 2020 to 2023. Let us show John public. And let me tell you something, Dennis Strong. Dennis Strong, let me tell you something. That's why I need to have the skill. You understand, of being a seasoned investigator. Me and Rattigan have that skill. You don't have that skill there. You understand? So you can't go and go sit down. Now, this is what we are going to do. When we look and see that the Prime Minister run $470 million, right, through an account between 2020 to 2023, I expected investigator like myself and Rattigan, where do you think we are going to go? We are going to say, oh, okay, let's look at the Prime Minister's statutory declaration for 2020. Since we run $470 million between 2020 to 23, let us see what he had stated to the Integrity Commission investigator, and we want the IC Integrity Commission to look at this. Pull up this. Pull up this somebody. 2020. Pull up 2020. Pull up 2020 because show John public. Oh, go on. You can't run from it. Boy, you speak a territory. Wait until we're done with it tonight. I'm Bolo. Stand by now. Don't want to apply to the one here. Now.
People, I am here doing the job that I was called to do, to examine the information and, add my little bits and bobs in there. Where's a third worm in prison? No, I haven't take bad things, but no, in all, this is some real serious stuff, And if it was a regular citizen that had a fraction of these allegations surrounding their earnings, they would be in prison. Their assets would be seized, and they would just have deeper investigations, and this person would be in prison while they was in because what they already have is enough to imprison somebody, in my view. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an expert. What they already have, especially when this person has the responsibilities, even if they're not in prison, they should not be in office where they are the ones responsible for allocating money and people, their friends and families in positions. It should not be happening. Tony, big up.
Let me show them what they go on here. The one here. Now, let me show them what they go on here. A mystic sensation you deal with it. Now, name of declarant. Most Honorable Andrew M. Olnett, summary of income, assets, and liability of declarant, spouse, and children as at September 3, 2020. So simply means that the husband and the wife now salary now would have divided, right, as it relates to husband and wife. 10,487,000. This is the income. This is Andrew Olnett. Submit to the Integrity Commission as it relates to his income. And it's why income. Let us go over the income line. So salary between them, $10,487,565.94. Reality income, $2,953,560. Security income, $0. Other income, $6 million. Let us look at assets. We're not in the over liability. They have an account, $11,836,93. And if we go down to the bottom, here people were the most, so I'm showing you the most. Total assets $172 million, $506,402.01. And total liability $15,986,000. So they could done said boy I was calling me a while ago. Let me ask him a question. Now the Prime Minister 2020 statutory declaration list. He look all dunce. I can't make a say
No.
That is funny.
Let me ask him a question.
Funny.
Now the Prime Minister 2020 statutory declaration. He look all dunce. I can't better say you leave the education system from basic school. You look all dunce. Not the Prime Minister statutory declaration this for 2022, for 2020. What is the Prime Minister total assets? One tell the Integrity Commission.
472
million.
73 million.
Yeah?
472.
We can round it off as related to Pastor Ricky. 173 million. Not the total assets.
Yeah. So there's a discrepancy of 300 million where I'm not declare upon him statutory.
Okay. So after the tons at the Pastor Ricky. You know why we show the document or you know why we tell the truth?
Them know why you're the truth.
Is either I'm in the group on him Nancy, or I'm in the group on him I don't want to see, or I'm in the group can't see.
No.
So after the tons at the Pastor Ricky. You know why we show the document or you know why we tell the truth?
Them know why you're the truth.
Is either I'm in the group on him Nancy, or I'm in the group on him I don't want to see, or I'm in the group can't see. I might be in all three groups. Nancy, can't see, I don't want to see. So then, this is what we are saying. Yes, stop here. Because we don't need to dig in that and show people say. The Integrity Commission, as it relates to the period of discovery, would have handed over, right, third information, and the Prime Minister and journalists would have been cognizant. But pray to speak, because they mean a hell and powder house and conundrum. Right? You know, things say the Prime Minister, if the Prime Minister was vindicated, the Prime Minister would have come out and ring out that loud and clear. Now, Melton Pat, we know, say, you are the opening batsman, but hold on. Let me ease up the one. Melton Pat, rest about a while. Rest about for a while. Go on the legal advice of the law. So, Rattigan, let me talk to you. Now we are going into the detail. Let me push up. Rattigan, let me say this to you. The next program we are going, they have me and you. Let me talk to you, Rattigan. They have me, they have you, they have Andre Stevenson, they have Lonesome, they have Antigen, they have Anestabel Rose, right? Faith put out, you know. Say we are the most wanted by the Jamaica Labour Party government, you know. We soon going to that. So we want to tell us, you understand, you're the wanted list. Okay. Yeah, you're the wanted list, you know. So it seems like it's a blessing to have two wanted men, one place, one time. So my well-learned friend, Brother Rattigan, based on what you have seen here, as it relates to Andrew Onley's statutory declaration, as it relates to the period 2020, that he said that, okay, right, it's total assets, everything, income, assets, and liability, everything is only $173 million. But yet, based on the Integrity Commission investigation, you have seen $475 million running through NCB. My well-learned friend, please talk to us.
Well, you played a video where the gentleman from Nationwide Radio said that the audit was inconclusive.
Yeah.
Right. Now, the question I have for him was the audit inconclusive? No, wasn't. Was the investigation inconclusive? No, the investigation reached a roadblock because the prime minister refused to cooperate, and that's why his statutory declaration, along with the inquiry concerning illicit enrichment, is over at FID because he refused. But there's another part to it.
Refused when Nationwide put out say, you know, the Integrity Commission is no longer investigating, has closed the investigation on Andrew. Yes, because the investigation is over by the FID now. You understand? That's why it's not that Andrew Honest is now certified. So all of the labor at them that has been saying that on the net, we mash down that lie. That is a lie. Stop spreading propaganda. Andrew Honest's statutory declaration is not certified. It cannot be until a proper investigation is done. Period.
I forgot the section, but they had the right to actually go to court and get an ex parte order forcing him to cooperate with the investigation. They didn't do that, and that's fatal in my estimation, because you have the right, you have the power, you have the authority, you have the legislation. Use it. They didn't. But be that as it may, you mentioned all the accounts. There are 4 accounts we didn't touch yet, you know. The 4 Scotiabank accounts that they found out that he didn't tell them about those 4. We have millions of dollars going. He had 2 with himself, his mother, and his sister. He had one. He had one with his father and his sister, and he had one with a constituency member. That when he was asked about how your name appear on this bank account here, he said, "Why, I don't know. I told her that she should open up an account so that it would facilitate payment to her, so she wouldn't have, electronic payment." And they say, "Yeah, but still, how your name appear on this?" Because everybody knows that to become a joint holder on an account, each even open an account, you have to go to the bank and you have to produce everything from birth to present. And you have to be there in present. So we don't say those 4 bank accounts, but you don't count them there yet, you know. Then there's another one. And this one,
Go to that account because you might try to move fast and them have 6 minutes. People, that is one of the biggest red flags. That lady in his that work for him, that has a joint account with him. How do you get a joint account at the bank without knowing about it? So is Andrew only saying that the bank is doing skullduggery? Is he blaming the bank? He doesn't know how his name appeared on an account? Guys, ask yourself, what is the process of having a joint account? Do you know the legal implications of a joint account? It's 2 signatures, you know? That's not a normal account, you know? How you doing, Patricia? That's not a normal account. How do you explain that you didn't know about it? Who believe Andrew Honest that he never know that? So the girl is supposed to get paid, and she created a joint account and you never know about it. For you to pay her, like when you ask the question, it answers itself. Like, bro, what are you trying? You can't tell us we're an idiot. Him signature of it on the account. Is he saying that they forged? Is he saying that the bank forged this account? And that he must say? It have to have the 2 signature them. So I really don't know, guys. I just the whole report and his responses to certain things is beyond me. I am actually flabbergasted. You know when somebody get caught, when a picnic get caught in a lie and then just say anything? Like this That's what I see. I see him getting caught in a lie, and he's just saying anything and expect people to believe it. And if you question it, he rejects you because he's the authority. He's God Almighty. How dare you question me? I have got to part 2 for this, because I tell you, say, Daisy come in and Daisy go on the crocus bag of things. I have got to part 2 for this.
One is one that
Seriously.
really open. There's an account he opened with Citibank, and it's a US dollar account, checking account, and it had $713,528.27 in it.
US.
Now here's what happened. I just pulled up the report. It says here, and I find it kind of weird that they would do even 1.4 for the person who called you a while ago and make himself a nuisance. Yeah. Sir, is a man or a woman? Man. Sir, just go to page 5 of the report, the Integrity Commission's report, page 5 of 171 pages, where they talk about the Prime Minister's financial history. Section 1.4. It says a major issue which arose was that the currency in which one of the omitted accounts was held, never tell them about the account, was reported in United States dollars by the relevant financial institution instead of what ought to have been in Jamaican dollars. Now, people, you believe that? Think about it.
That's a lot.
You have to, remember, you have to do an accounting. If you're a teller and you have to do an account, the bank do an accounting every day. Them not do it every month, or every year, every 6 months. It's every day. Them do it. Every day. And you tell me, say, you open up a US bank account, and them not realize until a year or 2 later that when the Integrity Commission came knocking on the door, they said, "Oh, yeah, that's Jamaican dollars in a US dollar account."
But brother Rattigan, what you need to tell me? Reconciliation report.
In labor right, them will believe Andrew Holness are Andrew Holness. Yo, Andrew Holness taking people feed that. You know, so I'm not sorry for no. I'm not sorry for no labor right there. Anyone I don't know where I defend Andrew Holness. Hey, anything before them, I'm not sorry for no. I don't sorry for no. Yo, Andrew Holness, one of the people that if believe say the account when it in a US and the bank make a mistake at Jamaican dollars. Yo, we have a laughing and get mad to blow. I'm scared. Me know I'm strength to get mad. Oh my God. What a man wicked! Why? Yo! Andrew Holness is the wickedest man on earth. Yo! The man is the wickedest man on earth. Yo, man, I feel like saying Yo! You man really tell him like that? Yo! You can't imagine being a member of the Integrity Commission and see Andrew Holness looking at your eye and say, yo, you don't know say bank fault. I really want Jamaican account in my general. They make a mistake at bank, man. They tell them we work at the bank, every day, make a integral mistake like that. How much one I bank them the account they did? Don't tell me say NCB. You know, some other rewind the tape. Hold on there. Make me hold on there. Wait.
Make himself a nuisance. Yeah. Sir, is a man or a woman?
Man.
Sir, just go to page 5 of the report, the Integrity Commission's report, page 5 of 171 pages, where they talk about the Prime Minister's financial history. Section 1.4. It says a major issue which arose was that the currency in which one of the omitted accounts was held, never tell them about the account, was reported in United States dollars by the relevant financial institution instead of what ought to have been in Jamaican dollars. Now, people, you believe that? Think about it.
That's a lot.
You have to, remember you have to do an accounting. If you're a teller and you have to do an account, the bank do an accounting every day. Them not do it every month, or every year, every 6 months. It's every day them do it.
Every day.
Every day. And you're telling me, say, you open up a US bank account and them not realize until a year or two later that when the Integrity Commission came knocking on the door, they said, oh, yeah, oh, that's Jamaican dollars in a US dollar account.
But brother,
Andrew Holness is on another level, brother. Yo, him man a final boss though. Him a final boss of corruption. No. Him man dangerous. You can imagine? Oh, by the way, 2.5 years ago when that account was created, that was a mistake on our part at the bank. It's not a US account, it's a Jamaican account. I know when me I laugh to. Melting pot a drinking milk, melting pot. See melting pot, yeah? And I have a chuckle. Melting pot, me didn't laugh a while ago, yeah, man. Like melting pot, I say, yo, hey, that brother I want dangerous pressure. Jamaica, me have a laugh in a ball. Hey, it's a wicked man. We have to Prime Minister, Hey, we have to get out this money fast, yeah, man. Father God, we are waiting for you. We are waiting for you, Father God. Yes, man. Are you hungry to make we are wait? May I tell her that straight? No joke. Jesus. Help us, Lord. Help us. This guy, Andrew Holness.
Reconciliation report. The reconciliation report would have picked up that.
Yes.
Right.
And them never pick it up. 2023, I think them pick it up. And this happened, I think, 2021. 2021, yeah. He make the announcement. And it's 2023, them close the investigation because they can say, yeah. It's Jamaican dollars in a US dollar account. Why can't we have that? Why? I think 2021, yeah. He make the announcement. And it's 2023, them close the investigation because they can say, yeah. It's Jamaican dollars in a US dollar account. Why can't we all be that fortunate? Why can't we all be that fortunate that we put Jamaican dollar we put Jamaican, but what the reverse, we put Jamaican dollar and then give a US dollar. Why can't we be that fortunate? Why? Then the other thing too is you mentioned the 3 estate bridge,
Media.
Imperium, and the media company, right? But there's ADMAT. When get the money from to start ADMAT?
That's the question.
When get the money from? And ADMAT was purchasing pricey properties in Jamaica. They never purchased, not like behind me, right? So they might purchase properties uptown.
Yes.
Where them get money from?
Over $55 million worth of properties.
Look, it's a hard sell, and also I saw the report where it said that they went to court and the court ordered the IC to provide them with the audit report. Is that true? Because it's the first time I'm hearing this.
Well, what we know that the court have the IC handed over the report to Andrew Holness' lawyer. So that has
The audit report.
Yes, they have
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and you see, again, I have believe me, if there's one job people may have beg enough to talk to the government for give me, 2 jobs. Give me the integrity commission, make me bring my team inside there. If you don't want the people go to jail, if you don't want the place clean up, give me that job there. Or give me the job of auditor general. Them not give me none of them 2 jobs.
Drop it up.
Them not give me none of them 2 jobs. Because no one, believe me, I want wrap my arms around the corruption in Jamaica, I want strangle it. And them 2 organizations that will give me the opportunity when me need to strangle it. Because the first of all, under 50, what's it? Pastor Ricky, help me out. It's 56-1 and 53. 53-3 and 56-1. 56-1 said that if you are an employee of the Integrity Commission, you must regard all information that you see and you hear and all that as secret and confidential. You can't talk about it. And 53 said you can't talk about it until it's stable, which that is not quite true. It says that as long as it's being investigated by the investigation division, then you can't talk about it. But once it reaches the commission and the report has been finalized, you can't talk about it. But them afraid to talk about it. And notice, even after them turn it in and it's stable, them still not talk about it. Them still not talk about it.
Yes.
So I don't know why they would have turned over this report to him. No, they've given him the report. Why don't they come out and talk about what's in the report? Since him no want to talk about it, because it's no longer strict, it's no longer secret and confidential. Them give it to him. So, and then them don't want to get, if you are filing an ATI, they won't give it to you. Right? They won't give it to you. So I don't understand that. But listen, this thing that you put up with the money going back and forth and through and up and out, and I mean, this is a killer. And the Prime Minister, if he's not watching now, and his cronies, his friends, his colleagues, his confederates, they're watching, I'm sure they're going to tell him. And you know what I will go twep, because this is not good news. This cannot be good news. And I think I would do.
Oh, real Rattigan say, I go twep. Yeah, man. Whoa, hey. No, on a serious level. The man said something a while ago. It's a Will Rattigan. I highlight something I tell her, say, me I think about it and me I say, Jano, it's serious. Andrew Holness in trouble here. Andrew Holness in a serious trouble. He must have got twep right and over through. Because at the WikiLeaks document they were missing drop plus the thing. And you know, me go fast forward because they show in a Pastor Ricky, let me see if it soon come up. When Pastor Ricky did he did show it? I think he did show it, hold on.
Don't know who's. And I think you, Lord Byron, they said that if the report was favorable, the audit report was favorable, they would have published that long time.
I said yes.
You said it.
Yeah, that would have leaked.
That'll be front page news. It's all over.
Big man would have run with it.
Yes, he's not in a good spot. He's not in a good spot right now. And you know what happened? One last point, and I'll yield. He must think and say to himself, say, that's why I try to hold on to power. I try to hold on to power because not because him think him can do good, not even better, but good for the Jamaican public, but because he want to save him skin. Because him know once you lose power, you have no currency. And this is what happened to the brother from Trinidad, right?
Yeah.
This is what happened with the Haitians them. Magnitsky at work. Magnitsky at work. Magnitsky at work. So right. You can't afford to lose. I'm not saying, but I'm lose a prison gun.
Exactly.
The Magnitsky. The Magnitsky Act. Everybody need to go and sign the Magnitsky Act. Alright? Need to go and sign the Magnitsky Act. I think later on, I really have to do a part 2, you know. Or I just left it as is. Because, but there's so much. Yeah, man, see them going out there, some man. But people, I'm tired. Tired people, I'm not telling them no lie. But, wow. Boy, Will Rattigan just
Ricky, help me out. It's
Hold
50,
on.
yeah, 53.3 and 56.1. 56.1 said that if you are an employee of the Integrity Commission, you must regard Imperium and the media company, right? But there's ADMAT. When get the money from to start ADMAT?
That's the question.
When get the money from? And ADMAT was purchasing pricey properties in Jamaica. They never purchased, not like behind me, right? So they might purchase properties uptown.
Yes.
Where them get money from?
Over $55 million worth of properties.
Look, it's a hard sell, and also I saw the report where it said that they went to court and the court ordered the IC to provide them with the audit report. Is that true? Because it's the first time I'm hearing this.
Well, what we know that the court have the IC handed over the report to Andrew Holness' lawyer. So that has
The audit report.
yes, they have.
Yeah, and you see, again, I have believe me, if there's one job people may beg enough to talk to the government for give me 2 jobs. Give me the Integrity Commission, make me bring my team inside there. And if you don't want the people go to jail, if you don't want the place clean up, give me that job there. Or give me the job of Auditor General. Them
To fully endorse Mr. Will Rattigan for the head of the Integrity Commission organization. I want to fully endorse. I want to say this to our future Prime Minister. Sir, the Right Honorable, the Most Honorable, Mark Jefferson Bolo. Sir, no matter what them say. Wagwan Lloyd. Yeah man, may I forget some rest. May I finish up. No matter what them say. No matter what them say, Mr. Golding. Please, sir. This man is overqualified for the job. A retired FBI agent, supervisor. We can finally clean up Jamaica. You hear what I said? We can finally clean up the corruption in Jamaica. Mr. Golding, I am advocating, sir, for you when you get into office to hire Mr. Will Rattigan and his team. His team. Yes, his team. To come in and put some serious work into finding these transnational organized criminals, these domestic and foreign terrorists that is leeching off the wealth of the Jamaican people. I am asking you, sir, to seriously consider. And I want the people in the comment section, if you agree with me, when this live ends, I want you to advocate if you agree that Mr. Will Rattigan, all 85 of you right now, when I end this live, I want you to go right in the comment section if you agree with me that Mr. Will Rattigan should be the head of the Integrity Commission. If you agree, I said when the live has ended, guys, when the live has ended, I want you to go in the comment section when the live has ended and type, I am advocating for Mr. Will Rattigan to be the running the Integrity Commission and the Auditor General position, hand in hand, so we can really clean up Jamaica from the little criminal them that is here, sucking the country dry of its resources and pillaging and raping the people of their opportunities. Oh, and I also want to say to our people, before I end this reaction, the Magnitsky Act. Ronnie, so you doing? The Magnitsky Act. No, I did not, Ronnie. The Magnitsky Act. Go and sign what Mr. Will Rattigan put out. Go and sign it. Go and sign it. Because when them lose the election,
When the time come, some are go charge for corruption. Oh yes.